Hi everyone, welcome to the last video in the Save or Splurge series. I will link all of the others up here if you want to go and catch up if you haven't seen them all already. Today I'm going to talk about all the other miscellaneous beauty items. So tools, brushes and other things related to that. Now I'm going to say right off the bat, pretty much every tool you can think of in terms of beauty is worth investing and spending on or splurging on. And that is mainly because you buy these really good quality things once and they will last you literally a lifetime. Now, I'm not saying go out and spend a fortune, although you can definitely get some really high-tech versions of these things. Just spending as much as you can afford is well worth it for the quality of the tool you're going to get. Now, the most obvious one is makeup brushes, and I feel like Real Techniques are a pretty mid-range priced brand. Now, to some people who haven't bought makeup brushes before, Real Techniques might seem expensive, but actually in the grand scheme of things they're not. Based on other brushes like MAC or Haku Hodo, you will be eating baked beans for a month if you buy those makeup brushes. This is the blush brush and this is £10. To some people that might be quite a lot for just one brush, but this brush will last you literally years. Whereas if you buy really cheap brushes, the ferrule, which is the bit that holds all the hairs with glue, that often becomes dislodged, and I don't know whether it's the strength of the glue they use or the quality of how it's made, it almost always comes loose and the actual head pops off the brush. The handles can become all rickety and horrible. I've had some where like the paint like scratches off and it just looks really gross. These have just remained looking perfect. Lash curlers are another one. I have used some really cheap lash curlers in my time. People often think that they can just buy a lash curler and it's just going to act the same, and it really doesn't. I've used like pound shop eyelash curlers or whatever and they're just so bad. It's all about the rubber and the actual rubber little pad inside the lash curler. If it's really cheaply made, it's so like bouncy and soft that your lashes will just be bouncing off it and won't actually be being curled by the mechanism, if that makes sense. So this is the number 7 one, and this again is around the £10 mark. Well worth spending a little bit more. I know a lot of people love the Shu Uemura ones. I actually use the Shiseido refills and I found them on eBay. I think I paid about, I want to say like a £5 for them, and that's 2, which seems a lot, but considering you only pay a £5 like once a year, it's well worth it for a really good pair of eyelash curlers. Let's talk about tweezers. I am so fussy with my tweezers. I like to tweeze my brows and I am very loyal to one pair of tweezers, and they aren't even that expensive, but again, a lot of people just think you can like nip to Tesco and grab whatever pair of tweezers is there, and if you just spend that little bit more money, you're going to get an amazing pair of tweezers that are so sharp and get out the tiniest little brow hairs, and I could not live without my tweezers. I have the Mr. Mascara ones, and I think these are only around £8, but they are so good. I know a lot of people spend quite a bit of money on tweezers, like the Tweezerman brand is really popular, and again, you know, if you want to go for them, they have like fun cool patterns and like mini size ones and stuff, go for it. But if you're just looking for a good pair of tweezers to tweeze your brows, these ones from Mr. Mascara are so good. I think they call them like Japanese style or something because they have a point to them, as you can see. And that point is so good for tweezing because it grabs each tiny little hair and just plucks it away so easily. Something a lot of people don't really discuss is nail files. Now, nail files are notoriously cheap. Notoriously isn't really a great word to use for a nail file. Now, we all know and think of nail files as the cheap little nail file boards you get in a manicure set, but you can actually get really good nail files. A lot of people will be watching this like, dude, it's a nail file. But wait, crystal nail files, if you do your own nails, will change your life. This is the Leighton Denny crystal nail file. This has a lifetime guarantee. I have had this for years and I've never had to replace it. It carries all the residue from your nails as you file them, but then once this gets that build up, you just rinse it and leave it to air dry and it's good as new, and it never loses that gritty feeling that a lot of nail files can, because you'll notice if you use the cheap like foam pad ones, the actual sanding bit on top wears away over time, whereas this lasts literally forever. It's the best thing. It's also much kinder to your nails, cause much less breakage and splitting and everything. This is my #1 manicure tool. I could not be without this. I really want to talk about lashes, and I have never really tried the really expensive lashes, mainly because a lot of the more expensive ones are mink lashes, and I am not down with that. That's a whole nother video. But a lot of the more expensive lashes, you can be looking at spending like £10, £20. If you are a lash connoisseur and you literally wear lashes every single day, then go for it and go out and spend that kind of money on one pair of lashes, because generally the better quality lash and the more expensive, the easier it is to clean and the more durable it will be. Generally buy kind of, again, mid-range priced lashes. My favourite being Ardell. The Demi Wispies are one of my #1 favourite lashes. I stock up on so many pairs of these in my kit because my clients love them. The little glue that comes inside, I always keep as like an emergency glue that I put in my clutch bag, but the actual glue you can buy separately is of much better quality in terms of strength and durability and being waterproof and smudge proof and everything else like that. This is the Ardell one. Again, I think I ordered this online, but the one I actually use in my kit, this is my personal lash glue, is Duo. Duo glue is just what I know and love and have used for so long. I wanted to finish off talking about brush cleaning stuff. When it comes to brush cleaner, you can absolutely save a ton of money by skipping over the branded makeup brush cleaners, because you are literally paying for the bottle with the brand name on it. I bought this when I first started makeup, and this is the MAC brush cleaner. This is like £8 for this bottle, and yes, it's lasted me ages, but that's because I hardly even use it. The actual product you use to clean your makeup brushes, I know, is quite discussed and controversial in the makeup artist community. Some people are very against certain products, like the one I'm going to mention, and some people like swear by them and always use them. I am a fairy liquid girl. I know some people are like crying right now. I like to use this on any like lip brushes or eyeliner brushes, anything that you know is going up in someone's business, and I just want to make sure that it is disinfected for my next client. This is also perfect for really stubborn dried on makeup like foundation and concealer and other creamy products. And then on all my brushes that I've used for powder products, I will use something more gentle. The only thing I actually use this for is spot cleaning, so I will just pour a little bit of this on a kitchen towel and quickly swipe the brush just to get the colour off if I need to really quickly clean off a brush between clients. And it works well, but honestly, alcohol or Surgical Spirit IPA, those are the kind of spot cleaners that artists use, and you can't beat them. You honestly can't beat them. They're just quick, easy, the brushes dry really quickly, and you don't need this. A brush washing tool I had to mention, and this is going to turn into a little bit of a rant because you can absolutely save money buying this. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll be laughing right now. This is the Soap and Glory massaging body rubber glove, or I can't even remember what it's called, but this is the perfect dupe for the Sigma brush washing glove. The Sigma one has different patterns on different areas: wet, scrub. It has a little reshaping bit where you can go like that, because you have to but I honestly just use my hands. That gesture was really rude, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Let's start that again without the weird gestures. So it has like one for washing, one for reshaping, one for rinsing, and honestly I find that is completely unnecessary. This does an amazing job, and it will half the time it takes to wash your brushes, because something about the little nodules on this just really gets the product out of the brush, really gets the soap right in there, and also really helps the water rinse off the brush much quicker. And this is like £8, and the Sigma one is something ridiculous. I'm going to put it up on the screen because I don't actually know, but I remember when I saw it I like laughed out loud and thought, wow, that is a rubber glove. The people at Sigma are laughing all the way to the bank, because that is such a huge markup for a rubber glove. Guys, come on. Please try this one first, because it's a rubber glove. I really hope you've enjoyed this series. If you have, again, as always, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment letting me know any ideas or any requests you have for future series or future videos. I always love to make videos that you guys really want to see, so as always, just please let me know. You can also tweet me or message me on Facebook or Snapchat or anything like that. All my social media links will be below as well. If you're new, please subscribe, because I post 3 times a week, so you'll get a new beauty or lifestyle video every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. So I would love to see you in my next one.